In this video, I'm going to be explaining Python if, else if, and else statements and how to use them. Before we get into it, I have included this link at the top that you can check out if you want to review or have any questions on this topic. So to start, what I'm going to do is create a variable. X is equal to 5. Now, I'm also going to create another variable, y is equal to 2, and actually I'm going to make x 6. Alright, so now how do we use if, else if, and else? Well, first let's just start with if. It's really simple actually. If x is greater than y, colon, and then it should auto-indent when you press enter, print x is greater than y. So when I run this, as you can see, x is greater than y. And if I say if x is less than y, print x is less than y, and I run this, as you can see, it does not print x is less than y because obviously 6 is greater than 2. So let's make this back to what it was, and then now what we're going to do is talk about the else statement. Else print x is less than y. In fact, let's actually make it x is less than or equal to y. In this case, what it's going to show us is that if x is greater than y, then of course it'll just print x is greater than y, and that's it. The program will stop after obviously checking these next lines. But if x is not greater than y, then it's going to go to the else statement because x is not greater than y, which means that this statement at the top is false, so it'll go to the else and then it'll print this. So let's try that out. It says x is greater than y. Obviously we know 6 is greater than 2. But if I make x 1, what'll happen? Well, if you guess that it'll go to the else statement and print x is less than or equal to y, then you're correct. So let's do Command I. Command I, of course, is me running the program with the package in Atom, but whatever you use to run the program is what you need to use for this. So x is less than or equal to y. So our program is working. But then what's else if? Well, else if is actually something we can use within here. But instead of typing out else if, you're actually just going to do elif. So elif x is equal to y, and I explained this in a different video, but the double equal operator is checking and comparing these two variables instead of assigning a value that this single equal is doing. I'm going to do colon, and it should auto-indent again, print x is equal to y. And now we can get rid of this part. So basically what an elif statement is it's pretty much just an if statement, but it only occurs if this first comparison is false. If this returns false, it'll go here. If this returns false, then it'll go to the else. But if this is true, then it will not go to the else statement, and the elif will execute. So let's go ahead and run this. Well, we have x is less than y. And why is this? Well, because x is 1 and y is 2. Now what if we make them both 1? Let's run it. X is equal to y. So as you can see, the elif statement executed. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments.